Do you know what Sarpy County has to offer? It's time for another Sarpy County Spotlight.
The Midlands Pirate Festival is one of the most unique events that we'll talk about here on The Blend all year. And over the next few minutes, it'll probably become obvious why we say that.
Okay, here this morning, Holly Henneke, better known as Captain Raven O'Malley. And then we've got Amanda Fellner, also known as Ann Bonnie.
Hello.
Good to see both of you this morning.
You look so good.
You guys look great.
And the amount of time and effort you've put into these outfits.
It's an early morning.
They're very authentic. How long does it take you to garb up like this?
About an hour.
That's it? I was going to say it takes me
That's
an
not
hour to do
bad.
this. Why?
Right.
But that's not fair.
We're used to it, though. This isn't our first time on ship.
It's
so.
not your first rodeo.
No.
So let's talk about what's new this year compared to last for those who've been coming to this festival.
Well, every year the Berry Ranch, we continue to add features to the site, and so we have a town crier that will be barking out at the patrons as they pass by, letting them know what's going on. And one of the big things we added new this year is a scavenger hunt for kids that's part of a Pirates Quest challenge. And throughout the park, they'll have the chance to go around, do different activities, and earn a bead for their Pirates bead at the end.
Those are a couple of the new.
Pictures.
Yeah, look at these pictures; are really cool. Those are some of the
crying
new
out loud.
activities. But the list of activities, it's a long list. And
Yeah.
what are some of the coolest things to see and do?
Some of the coolest things to see and do. Well, of course, we have a fencing club that comes out, and you actually can have the opportunity to sign up and learn to do a little fencing and interact with them. And so it's pretty amazing. They've got a whole new stunt show that they're going to be doing, jumping off of different levels of the beached ship. And so that is going to be huge. We've got a couple of different shows that haven't been there before as well.
And I'm looking at pictures with fire. Right, there's knife throwing, there's
Yes.
archery, there's treasure hunts, there's the beached ship. I mean,
Yes.
there's all of this stuff. It's quite remarkable, everything to see and do. So who do you invite to this? Is it people who just have a kind of an enthusiasm about pirate stuff?
Everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody should come
yeah.
out. It's for all ages. We've got the Pirates Pub, and Moonstruck Meadery is going to be out there
Oh, we love those
as well.
guys.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can
But
come out and get some rum or get some mead. That's great for the
Why don't you
grown-ups.
look at me? She said, "Get some rum." She looks right at me.
I know a pirate when I see one.
And what about food? I'm surprised you haven't
Well,
asked
she
that
looks at
question
me, yeah, she's
yet.
looking at me.
Yeah. Well, I did just see you eating bacon over there.
Yeah.
We have at the ranch, the kitchens there prepare all of the food, and there's barbecue, which is actually something that kind of originated in the Caribbean area. And so what we know as barbecue now has definitely evolved a lot from that. But
I don't really have a costume like this. I mean, I don't have any
Yeah.
pirate costume. But do you have to have a costume to show up to this thing?
you do
Yeah.
not.
Amanda, what's your advice for people who are coming out? Would they feel like they're fitting in more if they do dress up?
It depends. If you enjoy wearing a costume, if you like going to costume parties or maybe Halloween, then you'll probably really enjoy it if you're in a costume. If you're not so much into the costumes, you don't need to be at all to enjoy the festival.
Well, you were talking about rum.
Yes.
Is this where the pub fits in?
Yes.
Tell us about the pub.
The Pirates Pub is actually up on a deck above where the beached pirate ship is. So you can see some of the shows that are going on down there from up in the pub. There's food up there that's available, and of course the Moonstruck Mead, the drinks. But
Is that a 21 and over pub? Or
Yes.
Can any, okay, that's-
Well, yes. I mean, of course, we're only going to sell to people 21 and over. You can wander around the grounds, though, with your drinks, so you're not limited. You
Gotcha,
can
okay.
get your beverage and take a stroll and take in all the shows.
And speaking of age, Amanda, who do you think gets the most enjoyment out of this? Is it the grown-ups or the kids?
It's both. They have a children's area with plenty of fun stuff for the kids to do and a stage just for the kids that have shows that are more geared towards them. But then, of course, there's plenty of stuff for adults to do, too. And as we said, there's rum, so how can you go wrong?
Yeah, can you, when you come to the grounds here, as we're taking a look at some more video, can you bring your pet parrot? Can you bring your parrot? Can you bring pets?
Can you bring pets, period?
It is a working farm, so what we tell people is if you have a pet that is not well socialized to other animals, it's probably not a good idea to bring them. Of course, service animals are always welcome, but they have to be on a leash, and
So you're not
look after
encouraging
pet.
it?
Not encouraging it.
If
Some
you-
people want to, and that's fine. You're the best judge
Yeah.
of your own pet's
If you have a dog
behavior.
that does well around people, maybe you can
Yes,
bring it.
and other animals, because
other
there are
animals.
dogs on the farm as well.
We were just looking at video. Would you let us know how to get there? I know, because I've been there. Before our viewers who are brand new to it, maybe they haven't gone to pick up pumpkins and they haven't spent Halloween there, or they haven't been to this festival.
It's really easy to find because it's right between 360 and Cornhusker Road on 48th Street there. So if you can find either of those, and those are pretty major roads, you just turn onto 48th and you'll see it. It's very obvious. We've got signs and flags
Huge
up.
signs.
Yeah, you
yes.
can't miss it. We bounce around on Facebook quite a bit. We've got this Facebook page, and I was noticing you guys have this contest on your Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Right.
How does this work?
Well, right now we are trying to hit our next tier of likes or followers on Facebook, and when we do that, we're going to be giving away a pair of tickets. Right now, our goal is to hit the 800 mark, and so we're going to give away one pair of tickets. If we can hit 1,000 by Friday, I'm going to give away a second pair of tickets because I'm the captain. I have the power. I can do
You
that.
are the decision maker. So
right.
there's the Facebook page for the farm, the ranch, Bellevue Berry and Pumpkin Ranch. For our viewers who don't win tickets through Facebook, how can they buy them?
There's a few ways that you can get tickets. We have tickets at Fairy Tale Costumes if you want to walk in there and buy them. We have an Eventbrite site, so you can go there and order your tickets online ahead of time. If you are in the military, you can go to the Offutt Ticket Hut and get your tickets there, and of course they're available at the door as well.
At the door. So the festival is this Saturday and Sunday. You've got 2 days to enjoy it, and that's it until next year.
That's right.
11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bellevue Berry and Pumpkin Ranch. South 48th Street there, as you explain how to get to it. And online, it's BellevueBerryFarm.com.
You dressed up well, you play the part, but do you also have some pirate lingo that you throw out?
Avast-G. And
R. We'll just go with that.
R.
Because everyone does.
We already talked about rum, right?
And grog.
All right,
Keep an eye out
thanks
for
a
our
lot.
next Sarpy County Spotlight and look for more places to visit at GoSarpy.com.